Alright, let's dive into something that's blending two worlds I never thought would collide, football and high fashion. Yes, you heard that right. The Pro Football Hall of Fame fashion show Luncheon is teaming up with Kent State University's School of Fashion, and honestly, it's a match I didn't see coming, but now that it's here, I'm all in. Here's why this is more than just a fashion show, it's a cultural moment. First off, let's talk about the hook here. Kent State students are designing runway looks inspired by this year's Hall of Fame enshrines. Personally, I think this is genius. Football players as muses for fashion? It's unexpected, but it works. What makes this really interesting is how the students are digging into the players' backgrounds, their stories, and translating that into clothing. It's not just about slapping a jersey on a model, it's about capturing the essence of these athletes. For example, how do you take someone like Drew Brees or Adam Vinatieri and turn their legacy into a garment? That's a creative challenge I'd love to see more of. Now, let's zoom out for a second. Why does this matter? In my opinion, it's about breaking stereotypes. Football and fashion aren't typically in the same sentence unless it's about a player's post-game outfit. But this collaboration is saying, hey, these worlds can intersect in meaningful ways. It's also a smart move for both sides. Kent State gets to showcase its talent on a big stage, and the Hall of Fame gets to keep its event fresh and relevant. Speaking of fresh, this isn't the first time they've shaken things up. Last year, they featured local designers, and now they're bringing in student work. It's a trend I'm here for, keeping things dynamic and inclusive. One thing that immediately stands out is the level of detail. The students aren't just throwing together outfits, they're researching, conceptualizing, and executing from start to finish. Event manager Adrian Weiner mentioned that over 30 outfits were submitted, and only 15 made the cut. That's a competitive process, and it shows the students are taking this seriously. What many people don't realize is how much work goes into fashion design, especially when it's tied to a specific narrative. These aren't just clothes, they're storytelling pieces. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This event is more than a fashion show, it's a community celebration. Local businesses are involved, there's a performance by country singer Karissa Ella, and even a travel-themed scene sponsored by the Akron Canton Airport. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a microcosm of how communities can come together to create something unique. It's not just about football or fashion, it's about collaboration and creativity. A detail I find fascinating is the inclusion of Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company in the show. They're collaborating with the Daytona 500 and Jeep Week. Talk about unexpected partnerships. What this really suggests is that brands are looking for new ways to engage with audiences, and fashion is becoming a vehicle for that. It's not just about selling tires or cars, it's about being part of a cultural conversation. Finally, let's not forget the audience. Darla Brown mentioned that this event is a favorite for locals, with families making it a tradition. That's what makes it special, it's not just for industry insiders or fashion elites. It's open, it's inclusive, and it's a chance for people to dress up and be part of something bigger. Personally, I think that's what fashion should be about, not just the clothes, but the experience and the community it brings together. So, here's my closing thought, this event is a reminder that creativity knows no bounds. Football and fashion? Why not? It's bold, it's innovative, and it's a testament to what happens when you bring different worlds together. What do you think? Is this a collaboration you'd want to see more of? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious to hear your take.